Do you give the edge to? I know you should favor him over everyone.
Shakur beat everybody. It don't matter who it is. Shakur beating them, so it don't matter. Shakur over everybody. And that's how it's gonna be.
When you got that much money, you know what I mean, it's hard to be salty about anything, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's just the way that it is. It's the new era, it's the Devin Haney era, and that's what it is. And he's hanging on to the Floyd Mayweather era. I mean, so hard, he choked out Terence Crawford. He's still talking about he in boxing. Terence Crawford couldn't have an era to himself. And if you put Terence Crawford against any opponent on Floyd's resume, who do you have favored? Terence Crawford or one of Floyd's opponents?
I feel like Shakur, just like Crawford was with me, Shakur has the ability to pass Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford believes Shakur Stevenson can defeat anyone in front of him and says the young star is special in a way few fighters are. At the same time, he laughs off the warnings coming from Bill Haney, confidently saying he would be the one to retire Devin Haney.
Man, that boy's special. That boy's special. Shakur's, you know what I mean, one of a kind, you know what I mean? He adapt to every fighter, and then once he adapt to you, it's a long night.
So he can make Devin like give up his height, not necessarily have to just go after him.
We didn't see Shakur go forward. We didn't see Shakur stay in the pocket. You know what I mean? We didn't see Shakur move. We didn't see, you know, how defense minded he been. Like, Shakur is just all around a great fighter.
Do you feel like Haney should move up to 40 though, or stay at 35? Take the Shakur fight.
Well, I don't know. Listen, I know what it feels like to be struggling to make 135. I was there.
Bill Haney fires back by announcing that boxing is now in the Devin Haney era. He says it does not belong to Floyd Mayweather or Terence Crawford. According to Bill, Devin does not need anyone else to make him shine because he already has everything required on his own.
It's an era where Terence was in the shadows of Floyd. And when Devin came along, there was no shadow that was big enough. Because we're not taking no prisoners. We know that our job is to get to the Mount Rushmore of boxing, where the greats are. And Tank Davis is a state visit.
Bill also explains that the decision rests with Shakur. If Stevenson wants to fight, he only has to say the word. Team Haney, he says, is prepared anytime and will not hesitate.
That the weight that they fight at, they've always been one weight behind each other or one weight after. You know, Shakur will come up, you know what I mean? Devin will be at that weight for...
He continues by highlighting Devin's deep amateur history, claiming nobody in today's sport had a foundation as rich as his son's. In Bill's eyes, Devin is the real thing, a fighter whose ability and achievement speak loudly by themselves.
You don't have that much amateur background and that much boxing in you to be saying that you're a TikTok star. He's trying to fool us with that smile and all that shit. You know what I mean? But he's a fighter. He's a fighter posing as a TikTok star to draw attention to his body.
Plenty of observers feel Shakur should quit waiting and face Devin Haney as soon as possible. They believe stepping in with elite opposition right now would answer every remaining question.
If Shakur Stevenson want to keep that momentum and daring to be great, enhancing his greatness, we all know he's motivated and inspired by his mentor, Terence Crawford, that his next fight should be versus Devin the Dream Haney, moving up to the 147-pound division, because with that victory, he'll become a 5-division world champion, 3-division lineal champion, because I'm sure that Turkey Al Sheikh Ring will put that fight, will put the ring belt on the line, because I believe that Devin Haney is probably the best welterweight at the moment. He'll accomplish all of that by the age of 29. 5-division world champion, 3-division lineal champion. Come on now. Hey, Shakur Stevenson, you're the WBO champion, 140-pound division. You could easily petition the WBO to make you the immediate mandatory to Devin the Dream Haney. I think that's the best fight right there. Let me know what y'all think.
Floyd Mayweather has publicly stated that both Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson deserve credit. He reminded fans that Devin, who now holds 33 wins with no losses or draws and 15 knockouts, turned professional at a young age. Meanwhile, Shakur stayed in the amateurs chasing Olympic gold. Floyd even said Stevenson should have received the medal after beating Robeisy Ramirez. Even with that history, Mayweather says both men must be respected and supported equally.
Now I know Devin Haney is 27, Shakur is 28. Devin Haney entered the pro ranks early. Shakur stayed in the amateurs to attempt to become Olympic gold medals. And he should have been. He beat Robeisy Ramirez, in my opinion. Nonetheless, he didn't get the nod. So, Floyd is saying that They should be celebrated. They should be uplifted, as you see here. Statement, right? And they need to be treated fair. The issue that I have with this statement is that Shakur Stevenson was looking to actually sign with Floyd, and Floyd didn't sign him. Devin Haney looked up to Floyd Mayweather, trained with his father, trained with his uncles, trained with him. And he was eager to see Ryan Garcia beat him because he had a spat with Devin Haney's father, trainer, and manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, Bill Haney.
There's an interesting twist in all of this. Shakur once hoped to sign with Floyd, but it never happened. Devin Haney, on the other hand, looked up to Mayweather, learning from his father, his uncle, and at times from Floyd himself. You can see parts of Mayweather's style in both of them. Floyd has the influence to raise the profile of young champions, and when he speaks about them, it shows how important they are to the future of boxing. Still, his backing has not always stayed the same.
Floyd Mayweather has the power to support these young fighters who look up clearly. Shakur and Devin model their game after him and look up to him, right? As they should. And how often does Floyd reciprocate that? Now, I know he shows up. Shakur says when he calls, he answers. Devin says when he calls, he answers. He'll show up if they call, like to the gym, sparring. He showed up for Shakur. Right? Show up for them at the fights for them. The way, and everybody's different. Don't get me wrong. Right? He's enjoying the fruits of his labor. Promote them. When Shakur Stevenson won this fight against T.O., you say he should be treated fair?
Andre Ward said he would love to watch Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson meet. He called a fight he genuinely wants. Ward mentioned Haney's self-belief, pointing out that Devin once talked about taking on both Little Bro and Big Bro, something Ward views as a risky mission. He also said Shakur is in an excellent spot right now, which makes a potential matchup even more attractive. Changing the subject for a moment, Ward discussed the Super Bowl and predicted the Seattle Seahawks would defeat the New England Patriots. He complimented the Seahawks coach for bringing a serious, professional mindset to the squad, something Ward admires.
Who that?
Devin said he'll take Lil Bro and Big Bro.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Meaning Keyshawn and Shakur.
I want to see it. Keyshawn is dangerous right now. I want to see it.
You got any prediction for the Super Bowl, Seahawks or the Patriots?
I think the Seahawks gonna do it, bro. I think they're gonna do it. Just the way they looking and the way they playing. The head coach has a temperament about him, man, where it's like, hey, we happy to be here, but we got business to handle. The team is taking on that identity, man. And
Recently, Floyd Schofield offered his opinion about today's boxing scene, especially when it comes to Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. He said Jay Prince is guiding his fighters wisely so they do not run into conflicts within the same business lanes, allowing everyone a chance to thrive. Schofield made it clear that Devin Haney is always willing to appear and compete against whoever stands across from him, and that any bout featuring Devin will be worth watching. He added that after experiencing defeat, a boxer naturally becomes careful about suffering another one, whether the official record shows it or not.
It don't matter which one go up there. Devin is Devin. Devin going to show up. It's going to be a great fight with either one of them. Because Devin took a loss, and he don't want to take another loss, whether he got it cleaned off his record or not. He don't want to take another
fight, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Both of them are good fight. Even I don't think Keyshawn is going to beat Devin. I really don't believe Keyshawn will beat Devin.
Too much experience? Why?
I don't know. I just don't see. But off my prediction yesterday, I'm not gonna get that because people will say things. But skill wise, I don't believe this new Devin that showed up his last fight. Keyshawn is going to be able to run through like he did Ortiz, a smaller guy who seemed like he didn't want to be in there.
I ain't gonna lie, as much as I don't like Devin, I did not expect Devin to do that to Norm.
Schofield admitted that both possible fights would bring excitement, but he is convinced Keyshawn Davis would fall short against Devin Haney. From his perspective, Devin's experience is on another level, and the Haney who showed up last time would be too advanced for Keyshawn. He compared it to Davis's victory over Jose Pedraza, suggesting Pedraza did not seem fully engaged. Haney, meanwhile, stayed alert and strong under pressure. Even when he had to take hard shots, he stood firm, proving his durability. Schofield finished by saying that, regardless of opinions, Devin Haney's talent and toughness make him extremely dangerous and never someone to overlook.
Was catching him too and didn't even buckle Devin, so I don't know.
And Keyshawn's performance wasn't great. It was good he stopped him, that the referee gave him a gift. Because the ref stopped it. He didn't even give Ortiz a chance to stand up. Not saying Ortiz would have won, but it wouldn't have been a knockout in that 12 seconds. No, that's what I'm saying, but it wouldn't have been a knockout. The ref gave that gift. He didn't even get his man the count to get up to 8. So, or to 10. So, I don't know. I would want to see the Keyshawn and Devin fight.
Key do got some dog in him, so I would like to see that.
I like the new version of them, though. I like the God more in it. The maturity of seeing them grow up as fathers. Like, yo, just to see these young men get into these points is amazing. And they still in their 20s. So I can imagine them in their 30s, you know.
Tim Bradley talked about how Terence Crawford has influenced Shakur Stevenson, reminding people that Crawford once gave him guidance as well. Bradley places Crawford among the all-time greats, someone worthy of boxing's Mount Rushmore. He believes Shakur might even go beyond Crawford one day, not by copying his path through different weight classes or becoming 3-time undisputed, but by grabbing chances that Crawford did not receive. Politics in the sport sometimes block Crawford from reaching even greater fame. Shakur, Bradley says, is fighting in a period where those limits might not be as tight. With his skill, discipline, and proper opportunities, Shakur could build a legacy that grows even larger, helped by timing as much as talent.
I feel like Shakur, just like Crawford was with me, Shakur has the ability to pass Terence Crawford. Listen up. Now, not in the stance of becoming 3-time undisputed and going up to, that many weight classes. Not from that standpoint. He already has 4 weight classes. Crawford is a 5-weight division champion. But in a sense of having the opportunities that Crawford didn't have. Crawford would have been even bigger than what he is if the politics didn't play into the sport at the time. And now that, you have guys like Turki Al-Sheikh that are able to bridge that gap between promoters and make these big fights happen. When Crawford couldn't get those big fights with like Thurman and Danny Garcia and Ugas and, he got it later with Sean Porter, but it was later. But imagine if Crawford was able to have that run and, Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, Ugas, Keith Thurman, the list goes on. If he would have had all those guys on his ledger, imagine how big Crawford would be. He would be even bigger than what he is today. Bigger than what he is today. So with that being said, with these fighters hovering around 135, these talented fighters, hovering around 135, 130, guys like, O'Shaquie Foster, like I mentioned, going to go up to 135. He's big enough to go to 135.